Hi everybody, it's Donna again. I wanted to show you a quick tour of my very small scrap room. I just finished cleaning it up and I thought I better do it now because I'll probably never be able to do it again. And I was inspired by Christine at Quebec's YouTube user. She showed her scrap room today and it's just beautiful now. Mine's not as big and stuff, but I still love it. Anyway, here is, first of all, here's my work table, dirty craft mat. It's where I do my crafting. I have little shelves I put up. It's on a pegboard. I used to sew, and well, I still sew and paint down here. It's just a little, like, maybe 10 by 10 space that is just absolutely jam-packed with my things, as you can see here. And they're all up on a pegboard. I did them myself, so I don't know how long they'll stay up there. But there's my glimmer mist, I hope for a long time. And my little stickles, my brayer. This little cupboard here, I found at a yard sale for $5. And I keep my embossing things up there. It's also up on that pegboard, so I'm keeping my fingers crossed on it. I think it's pretty secure. But if it comes crashing down one day, I'm going to have a real mess. There's my heat gun holder that Amy made for me. Her husband made her. And this is an old entertainment center I have full of everything, honestly. It's just full of everything. And let's see, I keep all my little stamp ink pads in here. That's all I have, but that's all I need. And some folders and things. And little things I found that this was a little container I thought would hold my little paper things. And some flowers. I'm a painter also, so I have tons and tons of books. There they are, all on the back burner there, kind of. A little thing we made in our herb club. Some projects I need to paint. Some I've painted. There's an old water tin. And I always like that one there. It's Welcome to Our Country Home. It's a basket full of hydrangeas. And there. I thought that was kind of pretty. Anyway, I have this container where my stamps go. That's all I have. But like I say, I know where they are when I need them. Buttons. All my buttons I store in here, and some papers and my little traveling kits. And this is an old dresser I've had forever down here. That is just jam-packed with silk flowers. I did flower arranging, and that's where I worked on those. Now I've taken that over with my cutting space and my Sizzix machine and die cuts. There's another pegboard I have for, well, actually that's Amy's tripod I'm borrowing. And I kept all my flower things on there, but now I've replaced it with a lot of scrapping stuff and little makeshift shelves I've used. And this I found at a yard sale Saturday. It holds all my Sizzix dies and nestabilities. I think it's great. Keeps it out of the way, my Coke can. And this is an old paper cutter. It still works good, so I use it. Really ancient, but I can cut several stacks of papers. Here's a little lamp I painted. It's a little block of wood, and I painted birdhouses on it. Here's another, honest to God, I have so many cupboards and stuff just full. Another cupboard full of painting supplies. All my good brushes and all that kind of stuff. Back in there is all my paints. There's another cupboard full of craft things. There's another bunch of that's all silk flowers. I have them covered because I don't use them all. They're big for flower arrangements. But here's a table. This is I keep my all my paper stacks on, and that's a cupboard I have. They're full of material and all my sewing things when I sew. I still sew too, but that's all my sewing stuff. This is a shelf thing we bought for our jewelry displays. I want to show you something. This here, I've never seen anything like it. I bought it at a yard sale for $5. There's 100 yards of lace. Isn't it beautiful? I couldn't believe it. And she sold it to me for $5. Just beautiful. So there's my shelf full of all kind of things. These little things hold all my made flowers. And I think you've seen pretty much those. They're all ready to go when I need them. And there's holds my beads for crafting. My jewelry making supplies are in a totally different room because I have so much of it. And another container. I keep all my ribbons in shoe boxes. Works for me, you know. They're all color coordinated. They go real good. And my paints, some more paints I use for scrapping. There's all my silk flowers I have out that I really use. And my punches. I just keep them in here because I don't have too many of those. But what I found, if I have too much stuff, I don't use it. I don't know where it is. So I'm keeping it to a minimum. And there's my little tag door. I have tags made from people, and some I've made ready to go when I need them. And I need to paint my door. That's just primered. And I think that's pretty much it. There it is. It's not real big. I'll step back here and show you actually all the room I have. It's from here. It goes around. And that's not very far. But it's so packed. I know where everything is though. And it's right there when I want to use it. Even on top of that shelf I have things, and up on the ceiling I have baskets and another thing I've painted, and I used to work with wood too. I like that. But I love it down here. I like to craft. I like to come down here, and I don't like it when it gets messy, but nobody does. So there it is, cleaned up. I hope you enjoyed this, and leave any comments that you have for me. If you want to know anything, I'll be glad to answer it if I can. But y'all have a nice day, and thanks so much everybody for watching. Thank you.